Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or your sign. I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Light Seers Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then finish off with the Soulmates in Separation Unspoken Love Messages. So let's get into this. Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. So we're just cutting up the deck for you now. Okay, so we're starting off this reading with the Page of Cups. Goodness me, guys. Three of Cups, wow. High Priestess in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Temperance. Well, there's your energy. Wow. The Star. Oh my gosh. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Wands. Wow. Two of Pentacles. The Sun. And the Nine of Cups. You could potentially be dealing with a Leo here, guys, or you have this in your chart. Yeah, definitely strong Leo here with the Strength card as well, and the Sun. And what we don't see, we have Cancer, we have Sagittarius, we have Aquarius. So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign here, guys, a water sign, an earth sign, or potentially an air sign. Later on with that Queen of Swords or that King of Swords. We saw the Queen of Swords, oh my gosh, and the King of Swords next door to it in reverse. Goodness. Okay. So I hope you guys can see the cards okay. So bear with us 1 second. Wow, wow, wow. Well, there is someone who... Well, for one thing, they want to apologise. They want to bring balance to your connection. They want a reunion, a union, a reconciliation. This person wants to apologise because they know that they've let you down at some point here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. That they may have caused you some sort of heartache or pain. I feel like this person has been holding back their feelings for you, keeping them very much a secret. And there has been a considerate amount of distance between you, physically, geographically and also emotionally. This person knows that you have been very single. I was going to say very single. So you could be single or you've been single for a very long time. And I feel like you've done a lot of healing work with a lot of self-love. And you're getting to the point where you've processed a lot of trauma. You've worked on yourself and you have got to the point where, you know, things are brightening up for you in your life now. You have a lot more hope and faith and optimism about what the future is going to bring for you. You know, you may not necessarily see it, you know, all unfolding for you, immediately, but you know in the bigger picture, the grander scheme of things, that blessings on blessings are going to be coming into your life at some point. So I feel like this sense of kind of surrendering to fate. I feel like this person from the past wants to reinvigorate a new love with you, as you feel a very strong past life soulmate connection with this person, most likely. And I feel like even this person has really missed you and they've missed your love. And they want to close the gap between the two of you because they can't stand being at a distance from you. I wanted to say Steve then. I don't know why I wanted to say Steve. I don't even know anyone called Steve. But yeah, so you could be dealing with someone who's called Steve, or they have that, you know, in their name somewhere, or it's a nickname, or potentially, I'm getting Stevie as well. They could call you Stevie. I'm getting Stevie Nicks, so maybe someone like Stevie Nicks. Or maybe I'm now getting the Knicks as in the basketball team. The Knicks. Yeah, anyway. There's lots of random messages there, guys. So your person could be really into basketball, or maybe you are, or something along those lines. But anyway, getting off topic there, but I feel like this person wants to bring in some sort of solid foundation with you. They want to build some sort of security with you. You don't know this as of yet, that they want to heal the connection with you, but I feel like they can't necessarily think of anything else other than coming forward towards you. They know that there is this magnetic pull between the two of you, and they can't describe it to anyone else. So if they tried to talk to friends or family, or potentially even work colleagues or acquaintances or whoever about the connection between the two of you, they're just not able to put their finger on it. They can't necessarily get their words out to express the depth of the connection between the two of you, and it really baffles them. And I'm also getting it baffles a lot of people as well, other people. They can't quite understand how there could be this depth between the two of you when you've probably been in separation from one another for a very long time, or you've had very little contact or no contact, or you haven't seen each other in like physical, in the physical as it were, for a while. So it's kind of, you know, a mystery to people. They're not going to quite understand what there is between the two of you. I feel like your person knows that if you want new love in your life, that you can have new love in your life. And I feel like that's what's going to trigger this person to come back around to have this reunion or reconciliation with you. And I feel like they want a permanent union with you. So like, you know, a long-lasting, proper, committed connection with you. And they don't want you to be single anymore. They don't want to be single anymore. They want to take you out. They want to date you. I'm getting they want to traditionally court you. They want to do things properly. This person has been admiring you from a distance for a very long time. And they even potentially feel like pigs would fly if you were to accept their invitation, if they were to ask you out to some sort of social occasion. I'm getting a birthday party or something. Housewarming. Potentially this person has moved or they've relocated, but they feel like they would love to see you. So they may be talking to friends as of right now on how to get the courage, as it were, to come forward and express that they want you to be present at this engagement that they're in. Not necessarily an engagement as in, you know, engagement to be married, but like whatever party or social invitation or, you know, just like a gathering of sorts, you know. I feel like this person's trying to figure out the best way to bring you around, as it were. If this person hurt you, then they're haunted by their mistakes of the past and they want to do right by you. Potentially they know that you've gone through a lot in your life and you've had difficulties when it has come to love, and you've not been able to openly express yourself or be as emotionally available because of previous heartache and pain. This person feels guided, and I'm getting divinely guided here to come forward towards you. This person may have told a few lies in the past, and that's probably why they feel the need to apologise to you if they try to manipulate a situation. But if there has been any deceit, any lies or any sneakiness, then I feel like they are going to unveil all to you and you will eventually find out what you need to find out. You both have been on a very long journey with one another here with the Ten of Wands, separate but together. And it's been integral for you both to kind of balance out your kind of practical life, you know, your everyday life, and also your spirituality. And I feel like you are just kind of, you know, on the cusp of getting that all kind of balanced and becoming a lot happier, a lot more emotionally fulfilled. You're not stressing too much about what you're doing with your life and your purpose of your life and how you're getting from A to B. You're just going with the natural flow of things, but this could have been relatively difficult for you in the past. You kind of see the bigger picture of what you're doing here, but also the connection between the two of you. You may have also communicated very clearly to this person that you weren't going to be messed around, and you may have been very open and transparent, and they weren't necessarily the same, so there could be a mismatch in communication between the two of you. This person feels a deep connection with you, and they know that you would get on very well, but then if they are to have this equal give and take partnership or connection with you, then they have to speak up on their truth. They have to own up or fess up for what mistakes that there potentially were in the past, and apologise, and have the courage and the conviction in their actions to do right by themselves, but then also to do right by you. This person knows that you have set very firm boundaries with them. Your guard may be up a little bit, but I feel like you're trying to drop your defences so that this person has, in a sense, some sort of access to you to come forward and be emotionally vulnerable with you. If this person's been dealing with a third party situation with a karmic partner or a karmic ex where they may have had a long-term commitment, maybe a mortgage, a family, I'm getting family house rather than a home, I feel like this person is going to unveil all and tell you about that other connection or other commitment, and that there was most likely some sort of infidelity here. There wasn't something that was, it just wasn't working out, and that this person is seeing the bigger picture, that probably they were stuck in some sort of trauma bond or a karmic cycle with this person, and they had to learn significant lessons, you know, about pain, about heartache, about self-worth, and so therefore now they've been hurt probably from this other person, and so therefore you have been hurt by this person because they may have chosen this other situation over you. And I feel like with whatever hurt that you've gone through, this person is now feeling it, the depths of the hurt that you felt, because they're dealing with this other person. So what has been done onto you is now being done onto them by someone else, and that's so they're having this recognition that they've been stuck where they are and they want to be able to move on. But they're finding out that whoever they've been dealing with here, potentially a baby mum or a baby daddy, doesn't necessarily have to be, but this person has most likely been unfaithful. They haven't been transparent, they've been a bit of a trickster, not everything is what it seems, and they're hoping for some sort of balance so that they can close out an old cycle, but there have been blocks here and they're having difficulty moving on from this other situation because there's probably some sort of toxicity here with the devil Capricorn energy. Everything looks great on the outside, but I feel predominantly there was a lot of upset within the home. So this person most likely had options, but I feel like now you have options when it comes to love, and this person wants to be your only option, but then they can only be your only option and you can be only their option until they've closed out what they needed to close out in order to come forward, because you've set firm boundaries and you've said, look, you know, as much as I feel the connection between the two of us, we can't have the beautiful new beginning and have a fresh start in relation to love and have this happiness and bliss if you are kind of still where you're at in another situation. It has to be closed off. There has to be, I'm getting finito. It has to be, draw a line in the sand. It has to be finito, done, end, all of it, you know, so that you can have the fresh start that you know, a feeling that you're meant to have with one another. Because I'm getting this sense of destiny and fate here with this Temperance and the Star and the Three of Cups, that you're meant to have this love, but there has been difficulties with this. This person is fearful of your rejection and that you won't want to have a second chance with them because of the difficulties of whatever happened in the past between the two of you. This person's hoping that you can, I'm getting, find it in your heart to forgive them, because you make them very happy here with the Sun, more Leo energy. I feel like you have a very strong Leo placement. This person may be suffering with a big ego. I'm getting their pride and ego could definitely be in the way. That could be why they've been holding themselves back and not speaking up of their truth or communicating with you in some sort of way. But this person can't stand it that you and this person are not talking, most likely. So I'm going to clarify the Radiant Rider-Waite, the High Priestess in reverse, Temperance, and also the Star. Okay? What I'm feeling predominantly is that, like, you may not even necessarily have time for dating as of right now. You could be solely focused on your career, getting your money up here. If you've lost a lot out financially to do with some other situation, I feel like you're working on, I'm getting become self-employed. You've been trying to find a job or a career or something that gives you emotional fulfillment. It hasn't necessarily taken off as of yet, but I feel like it will do relatively soon, and I feel like you're going to be seen in the public eye here. Lots of people are going to have their eyes on you, and I feel like this kind of new direction is going to work out really well in your favour. But you may feel a little bit hesitant to kind of go down this particular path because of some sort of insecurities about what it is that you're doing, or if you're trusting yourself enough to be on this path. Why is the High Priestess here, please, in reverse for Sagittarius? I feel like that's just an additional side message for someone, though. Nine. Oh, wow, I was going to say 9 of Pentacles in reverse. But it's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person's going to say to you that they've definitely been in a long-term commitment elsewhere with someone where they felt stuck in another commitment and there was some sort of financial tie to this person, but they're going through a breakup or a separation or a divorce here with the 2 of Cups in reverse because there wasn't love there. It was false love. It wasn't real. I'm getting as well that if your person got married to this other person, then they, the karmic partner or the karmic ex kind of married your love interest because of financial status, financial gain or reputation, or maybe they had children together, but there was a codependent connection here, guys. Yeah, look at that. Wow, Queen of Swords in reverse. This person's been very cruel, very cutting with their words, spreading lies, saying hurtful things. But that's coming to an end with this Death card, Scorpio energy. So if there has been pain or heartache to do with that, this person is severing ties with whoever they need to and working on their career, focusing on their finances. I feel like your love interest, if they're dealing with this third party, they are trying to jeopardize your person and their career so that they don't have the funds to be able to come forward and make it right with you, to make it work, so that they can't revive the connection between the two of you and they can't kind of meet you on the dating scene, as it were. What else here for the High Priestess in reverse, please and thank you. 6 of Swords in reverse. Wow. This person wants to come forward towards you and offer you something because they've not been able to kind of move on from you. They can't get you out of their head. But the other thing I'm getting is your love interest has been fearful of speaking up on their truth and confronting this karmic partner, this karmic ex, or whoever else that they're dealing with in their kind of inner circle, as it were. They are having difficulty of communicating on what they truthfully and honestly want in relation to their life. And if they want a breakup or a separation or a divorce, they've had difficulty with doing this because they haven't wanted to rock the boat, but they've just been going through the motions and most likely staying because of the sake of children here with the Page of Pentacles. But they're trying to become more empowered, release themselves from a unhealthy connection with this person, and then move out of it in divine timing because it's been very painful here. and they're trying to heal themselves with a new sense of love. Either that, or they're going to reach out and communicate with you and say that they're no longer investing in this other person or other situation, and that they eventually want to rest, to take time to rest, or they want to give this other situation a rest and then come forward towards you when they feel a lot more, I'm getting word lively for some reason, when they feel a bit more with it. Hang Priestess, oh my gosh. The Hangman is Pisces energy. I wanted to say, so you could be dealing with someone who has very strong Pisces placements. Why can't I get my words out? Wow, okay, well that was interesting, guys. Ooh. Your person is letting them go. They're letting whatever they need to let go of to have this new beginning with you. They were holding on to hurt and pain from the past, but they're going to let go of all these other people, places and things so that you and them can have something together because they love you, with the Queen of Cups. And they're breaking free from toxicity with the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, so they can reunite with you and have this love with the Gemini energy of the Lovers, because they felt sad without you and ungrounded, and things haven't been very fair. They've been a bit all over the place. They haven't had clarity. I feel like whoever they've been dealing with has been purposely trying to confuse your person. I feel like the karmic partner or the karmic ex has not wanted to be independent. They haven't wanted to be single because they've heavily relied on your person bringing home the bacon, bringing home the money, being the breadwinner, and they may have not had to do very much, or they may have not had a job. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, these other people have been lying about your person, but your person is getting over all of that. King of Wands energy. They have been stressed. They have had trying times, but I feel like this has only made them stronger here. Yeah, this person's absolutely on the way back to you to completely transform your connection, because they hate the fact that they've not been able to speak their truth to you, and they're definitely closing out whatever they need to with this other person. They're going through a lot of arguments. Look at that. King of Swords. I just literally said about them speaking up on their truth, and this is what they're doing. They're facing the problems that they've got head on, and they've got their truth, and they're moving, and I'm getting they're running with it. They're moving forward with it. Why is Temperance here? They're becoming single. Look at that with the Nine of Pentacles. They're becoming self-sufficient. Why is Temperance here? So this is your energy, Sagittarius. This person has most likely had some sort of row with the karmic partner, the karmic ex, or even like, you know, a family friend or a mother-in-law or someone else in their kind of circle, as it were. And they're having a lot of arguments or disagreements because they're trying to do what is right for them or what's best for them, rather than listening to all these other people. But they're just incredibly selfish, trying to keep your person back from the idea of having love with you, with the Ace of Cups. They keep on saying to your person, oh, you know, it's the wrong decision. You know, you shouldn't let go of us. You should continue doing what you're doing. Why is Temperance here, please? Oh my gosh, the Hangman, Pisces energy. I said that earlier. You could be dealing with a Pisces. That's so crazy. This person has got enlightenment, that they know that they need to make certain sacrifices for their highest good. If you and them are to come forward together, they're going to come clean and tell you everything of what's been going on here now with the Seven of Swords in reverse. They're going to let you know that they're going to let you know that they've found out that whoever this third party is has been spreading lies about you or spreading lies about themselves. And they're getting out of their head to do with it. And they're healing with the Four of Swords. Yeah, Page of Cups, look. Page of Cups, Page of Cups. This person is nearly on the way to come forward and to express this love to you, to bring balance to you. They're not fully blocked, but they're recognising the blockages with that Hangman. They're getting enlightened, and so they're now seeing that they're not as trapped or as tied up as they thought as they were, and this in turn is allowing them to come forward towards you to offer this love. Because they know that you and them haven't been able to see eye to eye because of whatever happened elsewhere. But they're getting the strength and the courage to come forward towards you and reveal all, with the Moon in reverse. Look at that, the Magician. This person wants to manifest you into their life. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Scorpio here, guys. 9 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Wands. Yeah, this person has been incredibly nervous, but they will eventually have their victory with you once they've closed out what they need to elsewhere. With the 10 of Swords in reverse, with this third party situation. Look at that with the 3 of Cups in reverse. Because it's draining them, it's making them unhappy with the Sun in reverse, and they're very, very sad. Because they're just dealing with a load of drama. And people who are selfish and flighty and hot and cold and couldn't really care less about your person. And they're now getting the courage to break free from these other people in order to come forward towards you. They're hoping that you are going to drop your guard down when it comes to love. You're going to be open and receptive so that they can have this victory and success with you. I'm also getting that they are deciding to call it quits and give up on this other third party because they haven't been getting the victory, and only when they give that up are they going to receive what they are wanting to receive. This person's trying to, I'm getting the sense they're trying to get themselves to you because they want your love and they want your support. Why is the Star here, please, for Sagittarius? The High Priestess, oh my gosh, guys. 8 of Cups, wow. 10 of Cups in reverse, oh my gosh. You intuitively know that this person is coming around. You are so tapped in. You know that this person is having to leave whatever isn't serving them. They're abandoning an old situation which has been very unfulfilling with the 10 of Cups in reverse to come forward towards you and make it work, to bring in balance. Look at that with Temperance. This is your energy. They definitely want to fix things with you. I'm getting fix it. You know that this person hasn't had the emotional fulfillment where they've been in this other situation, and that they may have stayed in it for too long, trying to work on building whatever was going on in this other connection and make it work, but it just didn't feel right. And so now they are, I'm getting a sense of ghosting, so potentially ghosting an old partner or an old situation, like leaving in the middle of the night, and they are coming forward towards you, and I feel like it's potentially what they mean, as in like having some sort of support or something. I don't know, that could be a specific message for someone. This person definitely feels the depth of the spiritual connection between the two of you. You may have not felt like they felt it, or thought that they felt it because of their actions in the past, especially if they ghosted you. But look, this person is leaving a baby mama or a baby daddy here with an unhealthy codependent situation and an unhappy home here with the 10 of Cups in reverse. They're fed up of playing happy families and keeping up with appearances, and this other situation is dead and gone and it can't be mended because all it's done is cause a load of aggro, and this person has decided that they need to move on. They tried to heal it with this person, with this karmic partner, with this karmic ex, but there's been too much that's been going on. Too much. Yeah, look at that. Taurus energy with the Hierophant in reverse. They're leaving this situation because it's an unwanted commitment. So they can go and pursue love with you because they know that you and this person didn't necessarily have the new love that you could have had beforehand because of whatever was going on in the past. So they are coming forward towards you because they are following what their soul is crying out for. They are following what their soul is asking them to do, is to leave, to come forward towards you, and they're making plans to fight and protect for your connection, and they're setting boundaries with these other people here to have this reunion and love with you, to rekindle the romance between you and this person. Yeah, they've had enough. They've had a really I want to say difficult and tricky at the same time. They've had a really difficult time, and they want this love with you. They can't think of anything else other than having this new love with you. This person's confidence has definitely been knocked, but they want you and them to come forward together. They want you and them to make it work. This person's lost out on a lot of money here, and whoever they're dealing with, this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or even just any third parties, they are very jealous and envious and bitter of the fact that this person, your love interest, is coming forward towards you to basically have the dream come true with you, and that they didn't have it with this person. They didn't have the wish fulfillment. They didn't have, you know, the pure happiness and bliss with this other person, and they're going to come forward and have it with you instead. And it kind of, I'm getting grinds their gears. So someone could be really peed off as of right now that this person's coming forward towards you, but there's nothing really to be able to stop it. You can't stop what is meant to be, what's fated for you. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But this other person was very codependent on your person. Very codependent. Maybe they were codependent on each other emotionally, but also financially. You know, they were in it purely for the practical reasons and the kids I'm getting. And keeping up with the Joneses. Your person was fearful of leaving this other situation. You know, their emotional needs were not met for either of them, but they stayed in what they were staying in anyway. And now they're deciding to break free and get out of being restricted, and they're coming forward towards you. This person has been heartbroken and sad because they were interested in you all along, but they had to give off the impression that they weren't interested, so they gave off the wrong signals. Maybe they got some sort of, you know, advice or unsolicited advice from people, right, who said to them, no, you should work on your marriage, you should work on this long-term commitment, you're not happy, but you have children, you have a mortgage, you know, your kids are at the school, it's going to be too much of a disruption for them to leave, it's going to be too much for you to move, you're going to lose out on a load of money, and everything else, all that kind of 3D stuff. And your person listened to all of these other people rather than tuning into themselves and trusting themselves, but they are definitely changing things around and following their intuition more because they want this love with you, this unconditional love with you I'm getting. So let's get into the romance angels anyway. So if you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment, I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. If you are enjoying this reading, please hit that like button as it makes a massive difference with the channel and it helps get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, then there is a donation link now available. So thank you so much to those who have already donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I greatly appreciate you all so much. So thank you, and thank you. Okay. This person is hoping that you're going to be proud of them when they come forward with an apology, because it would mean a lot for them to kind of get over this particular hurdle to be able to open themselves up to you, because they could struggle with their emotions. They may feel relatively vulnerable because they could have found out some sort of scandal or secret to do with some sort of infidelity, some sort of affair. And so they had their heart blocked because of the hurt from previous connections, so they weren't open and receptive to you. Even if you were open and you were transparent and you were genuine and you were friendly and, you know, you willingly gave your love, your care and your affection, and you didn't receive equal give and take with this person, and that's predominantly because this person didn't have the self-love for themselves to be able to then offer you love either. I'm getting, wow, children. Your love life is being affected by children. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Your person wants children with you. They see you and them having everything together. They want you to be the future mother or father of their children. Or if you have children already and you don't want any more children, or if they have children and they don't want any more children, then they want you and them to blend families. You know, or if you don't have children and your person does, then they are wanting to talk about the idea of you and this person having this love, and the idea of you being a stepmom or a stepdad. But this person's realizing they can't just stay in an old situation and put on a happy front to everyone around them, because they're not being authentic to themselves for the sake of their children. They're learning a lesson here, guys. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Well, we know that. Okay, straight out. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Yeah. Maybe they tried to control the connection between the two of you and made some sort of excuse that you won't want to be with them because they have children, or something along those lines. Maybe they gave the control of your connection moving on forward, like in the palm of the children's hands, because the children may have said that they didn't want to move, they didn't want to relocate, they didn't want to, you know, have to go through the co-parenting thing. So maybe all the control was in the palms of the children, potentially. And so now your person's taking back control as the parent and going, well, you know, this is going to be overall beneficial for everyone involved. You know, it will work out better than you kind of think it will work out. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It's interesting because it kind of came out sideways as a block. So yeah, there's definitely been something to do with children has been a block as to why this new love between you and your person has come in or hasn't come in yet. I feel like your person wants to revive the connection so it feels like brand new love with you, even though it's a past person, or potentially you're going to receive new love into your life. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Yeah, I've said that already, guys, that you feel this deep spiritual bond with one another. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Yeah, look at that. We have the Hierophant here in reverse. And we have the Empress with the star. So I feel like predominantly your person is going through a breakup, a divorce, or a separation from who they've been married to. And this other person, this karmic partner, whoever, has been trying to control the connection. Or if they're not married, then they've been saying, oh, well, look, how about we get married? It'll be better once we get married. It'll be better once we have children. It'll be better once we move. It'll be better when this, and everything else. But that's not necessarily the case at all. It's not true. But I feel like eventually this person will want to have something solid and traditional and committed with you. You know, they may even want marriage with you, if that is something that you are wanting. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Your person knows that this new love with you is true, it's unconditional, and that you have pure intentions with this person. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. But yeah, your person's trying to isolate themselves right now so that they can have the chance to even think about what it is that they want. And what they want is you. They want you. Healing family issues. Yeah, they just want to get away from whatever's been going on. Not necessarily escape as such, but they know that they need to release this person or this situation if they are to embrace this new chapter with you. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Release your ex. I can't even make it up. Make the effort. Yeah, they can't they can't come forward towards you and make the effort until they've released the ex. Or the extras I'm getting. Very soon your person's coming forward towards you to communicate with you about what they want. And what they want is this new love with you. Or potentially, if you're leaving this person from the past, you could be embracing brand new love with someone who you feel is going to be your true love. And that could also be a past life connection with this new person. But obviously, this is a general reading. This could be this is a wide audience, so obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. So we're just going to pull the last few cards of the Soulmates and Separation Unspoken Love Messages. So this could be what either you would like to say to your person or what they would like to say to you. As you've probably been in no contact with each other, little contact, or if you are talking, then it could be a little bit sporadic here, there and everywhere. But we do have cross watchers here, guys, so you are obviously welcome, of course. So let's get into this. What can we get for Sagittarius, please? Ooh, gosh, what was that? I'm afraid that it's too late to turn around and to make it right. Yeah, they definitely want to fix things with you, but they have a little bit of insecurity that you won't be interested. I kept the wrong company around who interfered with this beautiful connection. Well, we got that. We got that for sure. Gosh. Feel this one. If I could turn back time, I would do it all differently. Yeah. I'm getting that song, If I Could Turn Back Time. Is that by Seer? Could be by Seer. You may like Seer. Oh, she's incredible though. She is incredible. Yeah. Getting that song, If I Could Turn Back Time. I never truly moved on, even though I appear so. Well, we know that. They basically gambled your love, basically, and stayed in another situation because they thought that that was going to be better. Or not necessarily they thought that it was going to be better as such. It's like it was the... They may have thought that it was the kind of like the right thing to do at the time with all the other kind of, you know, evidence around them. It made logical sense to kind of work it out with their partner, try to stay with their children. They had the mortgage and everything else. But they lost out on your love most likely, but they've been holding on to you ever since. Hurting you hurt me even more, so yeah. This person knows that they've hurt you. And that's why they're coming in to apologise and ask for this second chance. Deliver me from temptation. Yeah, so this person could have difficulties with addictions, negative mindset. They could have difficulties with codependency. I was getting that very strongly. Maybe even lust. Bottom of the deck, we have You always have a special place in my heart that nobody else can fill. This person's incredibly tempted by you. And they've been thinking about leaving this other situation for a very long time. And they definitely contemplate about it. But then I'm getting this sense that they've been guilt-tripped in some sort of way, so that they shouldn't follow their temptation to leave this old situation and come forward towards you. But actually they would just be following their intuition and actually genuinely doing the right thing and the bigger picture of it all for their ultimate happiness and for the happiness of their children as well, if they were to genuinely leave and then to do right and start all over again. You know, sometimes when we start over again, we think we're going kind of 10 steps back, but sometimes it's, yes, 10 steps back, but then we ultimately catapult forward into a completely different, you know, space. And it's 10 times better than we ever thought if we were to just, compared to kind of chugging along in that same thing that we've been doing in an old cycle. You know, we have fear about making these changes, but I feel like this person wants to now. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, guys. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. Well, we kind of got that impression anyway. And life hasn't been too nice to me, and I took that out on you. This person has been very hurt, guys, but I feel like you have been also very hurt here. Okay? So anyway, that is going to be the end of the reading. I hope that there was a message in there that resonated, if not a few messages or the whole reading. But just let us know in the comments down below, and I'll eventually get back to you guys. But I hope that you have a very good week, and we'll speak to you very soon. So please take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.